Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with another episode. We're in my basement today. Change of sceneries. Usually we're in different areas, given the host. But today it's just us two. It's Mukh and myself. It's been a while since we shot our last podcast. I think it's been what? Last one we shot was with Arjun, and that was back in December.
November, December.
So
it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been 2-3 months since we last shot one. I think it's just this one we wanted to switch it up because we wanted to bring our own personality into it too. Because a lot of the times when we bring our guests, their personality can overpower like what we got going on. You know what I mean? It's like it's cool to present other people, like other guests and what they have going on, but I think it's also important for us to connect with our community. I think that's what we're trying to do with this pod, is like what we're about. Like, what do you do? I don't think nobody knows what you do. They're like, what does Mukh even do?
I'm quiet enough, man.
This man's low-key homeless.
Nah, man. We need to, man. We need to. I think the last time when was the last time we did just us?
We
it was
did
like
it.
early
We
on.
started up with Paul Hutti at the start, remember?
Oh yeah, we did. No, we're gonna scratch that name. Nah, man. Yeah, I mean, we've been just so focused on like, just having guests on and kind of showcasing what their stories are, and we just never really talked about us.
Yeah. And I think we get so much criticism too, because the people on Instagram, they tell us all the time, but like, no, like you guys don't talk enough on the personal side. Even Omid, Omid like tells us all the time. He's like, bro, nobody cares. Like, it's cool that you guys bring these guests on and different stories, but he's like, people are gonna get connected to you guys, what your story is, because what your story is gonna have an impact to certain individuals out there. What my story is gonna impact some different individuals. And this is what I tell people. I'm like, storytelling is one of the biggest things that we in this generation have, because we can impact someone given what we've been through.
Yeah.
Right? And the way you can impact someone, I can't. But the way I can impact someone, you can. But that's the beautiful thing about it, is we got to put ourselves in a position to tell our story, what we're really about. And then until we don't do that, like, people don't really get connected. They're like, oh yeah, it's cool, they brought this person on. Oh, now we're just getting different people's families coming in, but like, oh, they brought my X, Y, and Z, they brought my cousin on or my husband on, that's it.
Yeah.
And then they'll leave that page. So there's no, like, that connection's not there, because now we will post something and that will disappear. We will never talk, we'll never engage.
That's so true.
Right? We'll never engage with the audience. So it's like, we can't expect that translation to really, like, even from the follower side, like, we've been like that slow grind. You know how I think you talked to Mehtab too, the same what's it called,
Saint Soldiers
Project podcast, right? You spoke to them about how do we grow our followers. I'm like, man, the more I think about it, I'm like, nobody's gonna subscribe to, sure, there's be a couple of people that might be inspired by the talks we have with certain individuals, right? But the main thing they want to come back to is us. But we lose track of that when we are doing these episodes. You know what I mean?
No, I think it's just, it's also the fact that too is like, the whole point of podcasting is like, we get so lost with like showcasing what our guests are about.
Yeah.
But then we forget about, like, sure, we share our stories and stuff when we have conversations with the guests, but we're like, our booths are not even on the podcast. Like, on our IG, it's all guests, which is cool. Like, what you're saying, it's cool. But it's just in the process, we're just like, shit, man, we didn't even talk about ourselves at all. So it's just like...
And that's when people feel disconnected, right? And that's when I think the translation between followers and the views and all that, like, of course, like, do you want that over a period of time? Do you want your platform to grow? Of course. That's the end goal. If people sit there like, nah, I don't really care for that. Of course you want it to grow, but you want to have authentic conversations. You don't want to make a mockery of yourself to get engagement and get followers, because that's what you see nowadays. Because with all due respect to other podcasts out there, a lot of them are just literally talking about fucking nothing. Respectfully, they just talk about nothing. No actual intellect conversations are coming out of them where we're impacting the masses. Right? It's just, so the shit for the giggles. Oh, now, like, I feel like that streaming world's also eroding the minds of people as well. Because, that's the one thing I want to talk about. Because, for like streamers, and bro, I figured out this, I don't know when it was. I want to say a month or two back. TikTok live. I didn't know this was a thing this much. Like, people get on there and they battle, they ask for each other, like, I don't know, the people are watching them and gifting them their own hard money, and like, literally, I'm like, damn, if you jobless, this is a perfect fucking, a thing for you. So pretty much, but you go on there and these people are just going at each other. There's nothing coming out of these lives. I'm telling you, maybe there's one person that actually talking about certain things, but it's brain rot stuff. Even streamers, what are we watching? It's just their lives doing the daily shit. But like, I went to the grocery. Oh yeah, I made fun of this guy. Or I did some fuck shit.
Yeah.
Even look at a Rampage, how big he's getting.
Yeah.
But majority of it, him getting mocked who he is as a person, or they getting fun of him.
Yeah.
That's what it's getting to. Like, no one's getting nothing out of that. I don't personally think.
I mean, it's all attention's grab, right? Like, it's all about, like what you're saying, it's all about views, followers, and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put it in perspective, like, our podcast is a little bit more serious conversations.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about stories and stuff, and that's where I was like, damn. Like, I'll have conversations, I was like, yo, we gotta make this a little bit more fun. But at the same time, like, we're so focused on, like, the humble beginnings, the failure, success, and all that stuff. And then it's just like...
That's what we're good at, though.
That's what we're good at, right? And I mean, there's a reason for, like, why we don't, like, luckily enough, we have been gaining traction the right way. But at the same time, it's just like, there's a reason why, like, those other podcasts, like, they'll talk about drama and, like, fucking relationship and toxic stuff. Like, with the streaming stuff. Even I was just messing up, I was like, yo, we gotta do some vlogs. We gotta do some street via vlogs and stuff like that, which will be cool, like, you know, when that time comes. But, you know, we do, like, I mean, it's just how it is, just how the world runs now. It's like quick attention grab, like, okay, how do we get more views?
It's so weird, though. Like, imagine, like, before it used to be TV, we used to watch TV. That's how we grew up, right? But now it's like, people are sitting on streams to watch them, but then they're paying them as well. That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
Let me take this in. You worked your ass off, or your parents' money. I don't know whose money it is. You're watching someone and you're paying them. For what? I'm confused. I'm baffled. You get what
people
I'm saying?
Have money, man. People, I mean, some people don't. They just don't give a shit about, like, finances and stuff. But hey, I'm not gonna be the one that's stressing about it. I was like, hey, if you want to pay me, appreciate it.
Nah, man, that TikTok live thing, I think, is probably the most brain rot.
Yeah.
And respectfully, the people that are doing it out there, I think, is just, they don't want to work. Respectfully, like, that's not work. If people's like, yo, that's a lot of work, fuck that. That's not work. And 9 out of 10 times, those people they use that as jobs, and they're like, oh, it's my community. Come do this, do these battles, this, that. I think I sat there for an hour. I was mind boggled. I'm like, there's no way people are using their hard-earned money to give these people for what? For what?
Just fuckery.
I'm telling you, I was so shocked. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, people rather throw their dreams away and watch someone else do whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't know, spraying at each other, battling each other. I'm like, there's no way this is the thing. I've never been so baffed in my life, but
I mean, if you look at other perspective too, it's just like, it's the same thing with gambling and stuff, right? Like, it's all about, like, okay, well, you can blow your money away to whatever you want to do. I mean, at the same time, like, the perspective I see was like, you're mature enough to make those decisions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's kids too, like, unfortunately, like, they just haven't been guided properly. They think money's just whatever, just throw it out wherever you want. But at the same time, like, I see in perspective, I was like, yo, it's your responsibility. Like, if you want to gamble, right? And it's just like, if you're giving money away, I think the reason why they like putting that money out, like, on these TikTok vlog videos and stuff like that, is because, like, they want that attention. Because I'm pretty sure, like, they probably get some sort of emoji if they put in some money or something like that. And then, like, people like Rampage, they're like, hey, I appreciate for the $10 or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, but okay, let's say gambling for a second, right?
Yeah.
I think everybody, all these bigger platforms have sold their soul to the devils. Like, promoting gambling, I think, is one of the lowest things you can do on your page. I personally think so. You know, people can have different opinions, but personally, me, like, we spoke about this before too. Even we talked about it with Jay Chaudhary. Remember? We were talking about. I'm like, I don't care. Like, for me, money is never gonna be an issue. Like, I'm good in life. Like, I'm doing good for myself. Why do I need to take a couple $1,000s to promote something that's inherently bad that leads to eventually people's? You know, I'm not saying on a grand scale, but to small scales, people do commit suicide over gambling debts.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many podcasts, even within our own community, they promote gambling pages and they get sponsored by them, and which is insane to me. And then if you look at bigger people like Nell of the world, even like Andrew Tate, biggest red pill, talked about how fucking men shouldn't do this, that. He took a gambling deal from a sponsorship.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? Like, what kind of world do we want to lead for our future and for our generation? That's selling your soul.
Yeah.
It's not like these people are broke. They're not broke. And the fact that you willingly knowing you shouldn't promote this is inherently bad for the kids out there to use this, because only reason why they're getting millions of dollars or even like thousands of dollars is because their supporters are losing money. It's not like their supporters are making money. Their supporters are losing money. That's why they're getting the money in the backside.
Yeah.
But yet they still put their hard-earned money out there and they still do it. But then I think that it goes back to the creator.
Yeah.
Why do it? Literally, why do it? I personally think it's a cowardice move. The people that do promote, gambling websites or whatever it is, or even get sponsored by. I personally think so.
Yeah.
Especially if imagine if someone reached out to us. I know you'd say like maybe if it's like a certain amount of money. Fuck that. Somebody could be like, I'll give you $1 million. Fuck that. Why?
Yeah.
Imagine if a kid's watching this and he's like, oh shit, Amrit is doing it. Why not? Let me give it a try. Because that's all it takes. Look at Bet365. It didn't start off like, oh my God, look at DraftKings. It didn't start off. It started off how? A $1 bet. You're picking 20 freaking games for $1 to get $20,000. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. I'm sorry. There might be one guy out of 1,000 who might win. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's the anomaly of the world.
Yeah.
But rest, y'all not winning shit. And guess what it leads to?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Little debt. They're picking up all the credit cards. They're picking up line of credits to bet.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess at the end it's your own responsibility. Bro, I mean, honestly, man, like
I'll take it.
I don't give a shit, man. I mean, no, I wouldn't say that. No, but I see where you're saying coming from. Like before, like we had the conversation because we do get like emails about like AI and like bots and stuff like that. I'm like, fuck the bots, man. I don't give a shit about AI and stuff like that. I was like, because like truly, like if our purpose for this podcast is like about storytelling, it's about like genuine conversation, and of course like having fun here and there.
Yeah.
Cool. And that too, like we need to find like brands like that want to support the journey and stuff like that. So I can understand where you're coming from. Like gambling, it is an addiction. It's put on a facade. It's put on a pedestal now, where it's just like, hey, get this money right now. You can make this money.
Bro, it's everything. You know how like Jay said, like there's gonna come a point where it's VR.
Yeah.
Like literally, you put this headset on. There's gonna tell you, be like, click here, motherfucker. Like click.
That's crazy.
Like, and that's where it's leading to, though.
Yeah.
Like he literally said it. He said it during that time, and that was what almost a year ago. Almost it feels like. And he said it. He's like, that's what's gonna come to Amrit.
Yeah.
And none of these people is gonna have the morals and the principle and the discipline to say no, because that money be like, oh yeah, $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month on the creators that are small.
Yeah.
For them, be like, damn, like I'm not really making money right now because small creators don't make money. So for them, that money's enticing. That $3,000 a month or $2,000 a month, $1,000 a month, they be like, you know what, I'll take that. Why not? Without really understanding the repercussion of it. They're like, do you really want to sell your soul to that dark side of it? I personally think so, because our platform is about how we can be better as men. And that's not promoting healthy habits as men.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it also doesn't help too when you have like top creators, artists, like people like look at Drake. Man, Drake is...
He's out here painting his damn nails all night. I don't
Bro, this guy's like putting in like 5 mil, 10 mil. He's like losing. I'm not curious. I'm like, are you really winning this stuff? Are you really winning it? Because it seems like all he's posting is like wins, and he's like making fun.
No, he posts his losses too. But the thing is, you gotta understand, bro.
But he has money to blow.
Exactly. We're struggling. The people out here struggling to pay bills. He's blowing away millions. That's the difference.
It's true.
And people's like, yo, Drake's doing this fun. Haha. No, it's not.
Yeah.
You're going to have no money in your bank and you're going to be picking up line of credits just to pay your phone bill.
Yeah.
That is not what you want to promote. I'm sorry. And you know, all due respect, I'm nothing compared to Drake, but goddamn, have some morals and principle not to do that. Because there's a kids that do look up to you. They come out to your concert. They put your hard-earned money into your concert. They come out. So to a certain extent, they are role models. And I don't care what people say. We're role models. Going to be one kid or two kids that look at us. We're like, yeah, we want to be like X, Y, and Z.
No, it's true. It's true. I agree.
And then when we lose that, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Right?
I guess that's just how it is, man. It's just...
But it's not though. It's not how it is.
But no, look, I'll give you perspective though. Like, look at like other artists too, right? Like we talk about like, oh, you know, masculinity and femininity and all this stuff, but then you put out music like Beyonce's, like so many people are praised Beyonce for her fame and stuff like that. But if you listen to her music, it's all about being single, doing your thing. You don't need a man. You know, even Nicki Minaj has put out music and all that kind of stuff. But then they're in relationships. It's crazy.
No, I think that's just something that people gotta decipher on their own, because celebrities are not a reality, right? I understand like what you're saying, like for them it's just an art, but like, oh yeah, they're gonna say that stuff because that's what's selling. They're only selling because that's what they want to see. Because no artist, like, okay, J. Cole, like he's an anomaly of the world, right?
Yeah.
He knows what's gonna sell, but he's not gonna be out here like, like fuck women, you don't need no. He's not gonna say that.
Yeah.
Right? But there's people like Cardi B, this, that, like all these crazy, they say some crazy shit. Look at Future, okay? Respectfully. Listen to his song, like that one song. What is it? It's like, all they talk about is fucking bitches. That one song, he's like, I'm gonna put my thong in her butt. What are we talking about? What are we talking? No, think about it. What are we talking about? Yeah. And people are jamming to this. I'm like, what is going on? There's no way people are bumping this at clubs and saying this shit out loud. There's no way.
Yeah.
But that's, again, it's a demand that people have made for these artists.
Yeah. No, it's true though.
Look at 6ix9ine. He says all the crazy shit. Yeah. But he still gets that support. Yeah,
that's
like
true.
I feel like now he's actually on a redemption mark. He's been saying a lot of real shit because he's been calling out this industry. Like, man, they just plans. They're all fakes. They don't care.
Oh, man, we gotta pull a Unk, man. We gotta pull a Shannon Sharp out here.
But I mean, it depends though, bro. Because like, there's so many different things. Like even for us, like we spoke about this. We kind of spoke it with Randy on the podcast about how we wear bugs and we gotta hold a certain image. Yeah. And you know, and you were like, I mean, but like certain things are not fair because the way we're judged and how we're viewed. Yeah. Right. But that's just how it is though. Because I think, you know what it is? When we wear this, we chose it. My parents gave me an option when I was in high school. They're like, yo, if you want to cut your hair, do it. Like, don't blame us later in life, but like, oh, you lost your hair because of us. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
But then don't you find then there's a sense of regret? Because like you'll sometimes see people like, you know, they cut their hair because out of pressure. Right, out of self-esteem.
Pressure from what? Society?
Like society, like self-esteem, because there's like, because if you look around, man, like there's not many of us with the bug.
I feel like now there is, bro.
Now there is, but like a lot of the times it's because they cut their hair in the first place, and they feel like they don't have a sense of not self-respect, but their self-esteem has gone down because they let their sikhi go, right?
Yeah.
Right. Like even for myself, I'm not gonna call myself full on sick or I'm a shucked or anything. You see me like trim beard and everything like that. So hey, by all means,
bash this guy, man. Bash
take for what it is. But hey, look, man. Like for me, it's just like I find that like a lot of the stuff, like what I was saying before, like because we have a bug. There's a lot of things that we put in backlash on.
Yeah.
Even just being in a relationship, like hey, let's say like fucking you like PDA or some shit. Right, you look like you kind of like belittled because you're a buck and you're doing this stuff with like with your girl and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, you're just I don't know, fucking intimacy, whatever it is.
Mook's getting real detailed.
I'm not gonna go more into that, but like,
that's in your private rooms though, bro. Like, I think the main difference is there's certain things we gotta abide by. It's true. And people gonna judge us differently. Is it fair? No, it's not fair.
Yeah.
But that's the pressure that we took on. It's not even a sacrifice, bro, because other shit don't even matter. Like, sure, have you been to clubbing before? 100%. Do I regret it? 100%. Have I drank before? 100%. Do I do it now? No, because I know I'm on a different path. I'm on a different path to represent this, right? For me, that shit, like drinking is like an aftermath. It doesn't even come to my head. Like even back in the day, I never used to drink. Only reason why, because this held such an importance to me. Because it does mean something bigger, bro. It does. And then when I do see creators and other different people, they out here just clubbing and drinking and doing dumb shit while wearing this, I do think they gotta be held accountable because it does have a greater purpose, because we ought to live a certain way because this represents something way bigger than us.
Yeah.
It represents our ancestors that killed themselves, they killed their kids, they sacrificed themselves for us to wear this today.
Oh, 100%.
Right? So when people say, be like, oh, it's not fair, it wasn't meant to be fair.
Yeah.
We were meant to stand out and be held at a different standard.
Yeah.
And hence why we wear it.
Yeah.
And when people say, be like, oh, I don't have a responsibility. Yes, we do. Be like, oh, it's not fair. Yes, the fuck we do.
Yeah.
You know, and people can be like, oh, no, it's unfair, this, that. Sure, there's certain things I feel like people get over villainized for, like how we were speaking about before. We're like, oh, Amrit, like you can't even like talk to a girl, slide in a girl DM, but like, oh, Sing's in the DMs. Like to that extent, sure, like yeah, but people gotta chill out a little bit. But like at the end of the day, people want to get married.
Yeah,
you know, like of course, if you out here saying the most decrepit shit to people, okay, that's different. You out here be like, there, shawty, let me hit that. Okay, you shouldn't be saying that. Okay, and I'm saying don't be saying no dumb shit like that, right? But again, that's what we're promoting.
Yeah,
and respectfully to a lot of our creators, they're taking his backseat, man. I don't even care, like, if we never get to do stuff with them. Like, there's so many creators out there, they put certain people on their platforms, and respectfully, I'm saying this in the most respectful manner, okay? Don't take this in a disrespectful manner. People that don't have a sense of purpose, and I feel like they're low purpose. Let's take OnlyFans and stuff like that. All these models that are doing shit that you know you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
And we're promoting them on our platforms. Like, look at that Sunstar thing, right? Like, why are we doing that? Like, I get it. He's like, I want to be a streamer and all that, right? But you're promoting OnlyFans on there and this and that. Like, what are we getting out of that?
I don't know, man.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
And he was a bug.
Yeah.
He was a bug. Like, no disrespect to him. I don't know the person. I don't know him. And this is what I mean by no disrespect. This is not even me trying to diss him. But like, out of that content, what are we getting? People saying, oh, it's entertainment. But is it really though? You're wearing a pug and you kind of make a mockery of the way you look and how you go about things and the stuff you do.
Yeah.
Is that really content?
Well, I mean, if we look at, well, let's talk about like the path as a creator then, right? Like you don't have some sort of safety, like income coming in.
Yeah.
You know, as like a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
At least you can, like with a 9 to 5 or whatever job it is, at least you have something coming in to kind of support whatever you want.
You're saying from the content creator side?
Content creator. So like, let's say if you're doing a 9 to 5 and then on the side you're a content creator, right?
Yeah.
In the Canada, it's worse because we don't have TikTok paying us.
Shit.
We ain't got shit, bro. If we were like I was saying, like to you, I was like, if we're in Toronto, bro, we would have been taken. Like, we're blessed. Different. We're blessed right now, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we would have been, you know, to a whole lot another level. But what I'm saying is like, a lot of these content creators, they do what they want to do because they do it out of desperation.
But okay,
because they're trying to get that attention. They're trying to promote OnlyFans so they can get paid. You know, they're doing whatever they can, but they don't have a sense of like purpose or like self-respect in the sense, like, hey, I'm gonna take whatever I can right now. The same thing with gambling, right? Yeah. Let's say if we get offered a gambling ad, right, and they're like, okay, we'll offer you $5,000 a month, and we're not getting paid right now for content creation.
I'm saying, fuck no, though.
But then in our mind,
of course,
we'll have that contemplation, like, fuck, man. We're gonna find, but we know ourselves, like we know, like, hey, no, this doesn't align with our vision, our purpose, right? So like for those content creators, like I mean, I guess they're just taking whatever they want.
But okay, this is the thing though. That's lazy. That's a cop out.
It is lazy.
You know why it's a cop out? Because people are like, oh, it's not enough jobs out there. This, that. Like, no, man. Okay, you tell me. You become a trainer. Way we shape our body, the way we worked out, we would never fit. It's that discipline that gets you fit.
Yeah.
If you actually put your time and effort into something, there's no reason why you shouldn't be good. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the reason why can't you be good at something? Mm-hmm. If you're putting that work day in and day out, and you have the discipline behind it, why are you not going to be good at that certain thing? Why? No, like genuinely, whether it's work, whether it's 9 to 5, why are you stuck in that same 9 to 5? Why are you stuck? Respectfully, why are you stuck there? Because maybe certain things are holding you back. Your discipline is not there. Why are you not a supervisor position? Why are you not a manager position? We can have these cop-outs, be like, oh, it's hard, this, that. It's not. We baby our feelings. We baby our feelings, but like, nah, like, you know, these people, certain things have, oh, this person doesn't like me, or this, that. Man, if you outwork anyone, there's no way people can overlook that. And even then, if certain things were to happen, people are going to start questioning and they'll be like, damn, like even how, let's take for you example, like how you spoke about, you know, you applying for everywhere and you spoke to one of those people. I don't know if you can speak about it or not, but speak on that. That's the same thing. Those people, like, how are these people getting a job before you?
I mean, that's kind of a whole different thing.
But that's what I'm saying though, but like.
No, but it's crazy though, because like this is the way I also see it too. I was like, for such a long time, even since after graduating, I always had a tough time trying to find a gig.
Yeah.
Right? It's jumping from one job, entry-level job to the and I always had a mentality. I'm like, hey, look, I'm cool with starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
I have the patience to grow and I'll do the work. But then you're kind of just dealing with people where just like, they don't understand the value of like, okay, like they see you as a person that's like real, that actually put in hard work.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of these people, like, hey, by all means, do whatever you want, but it just seems like it's all facade to them. It's all a joke to them, right? You got to be on your knees to get to where you want to be, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's my perspective, like, hey, hard work, cool, and then it equals reward, right? But that's not how it is now today. Like, that's why, like, I always see in a perspective, like maybe when I get rejected from a job, this was before, and I was like, this is why I'm going all into the business and stuff like that. Maybe I'm getting rejected from these jobs because it's not meant to be.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that could be the case too, because like those doors weren't maybe meant for you.
Yeah.
And
it's fucked up because it's just like it hits your financials. You're working a job that you think like, hey man, like why the fuck am I still here, right? And then you're just also putting all this money into your side businesses so you can get out of this 9 to 5. Yeah. Right? So it does take a huge hit because you're still like, fuck man, I should still probably apply for jobs.
Yeah.
But you never get selected for an interview.
No, I hear that because like even like, you know, just the content creator side, like I get it. Like younger people, like they might not have an idea of how they want to go about certain things because they're immature.
Yeah.
Or they're just in that phase where like, you know, always having fun, you know, and we've been there. Like I haven't been the greatest, you know, representative of what someone who has a bug and how he should be, you know?
Yeah.
But we never had people to speak like this before. Where we had people on platforms like us ourselves to be like, no, this is not cool. Like I wish I had someone be like, yo, actually don't do that. Why are you even in here? Nobody gave me a reality check. Hey, why are you drinking? Why you out here in clubs? Why are you out here on stream making a mockery of yourself? Why you wear a pug? Why are you doing this or that? And this is, there's so many creators that do the same thing. They do the exact same thing. And we can shy away from that responsibility, but it is our responsibility because these kids are looking at us. After our parents pass away, it's ours. If we're cooked, everybody else is cooked behind us because they're looking at us. Okay, if he makes it cool, it's calm. Like we as men, if we make certain things normalized, oh yeah, Amrit did it, that's cool. Like I can do it. Like here and there is cool. Like, oh, if he smokes weed here and there, it's cool for me to do it. Let me try it. That's all it takes, bro. It just that little people taste. After that, addiction's a bitch, especially alcohol too. It's probably one of the worst addiction there is.
But I would say in the sense of like, I think there needs to be a sense of accountability for themselves. So like the way I think it is like, hey, sure, you can go through shit, smoke weed, drink, whatever you want.
You're saying on the personal side?
On the personal side. So the reason why I'm saying this is like a lot of the times like you need to go, I want to say that. Like maybe you might have to go through those problems in order to learn from it.
Yeah, and that's the part of it as well. But
right?
I'm saying the content creator side doesn't help though. Like you're gonna make mistakes. Like you as a 16-year-old is gonna make hella mistakes. And you're still gonna make mistakes. But it's the degree of how we go about it, right?
Yeah. I mean, you also have to ask like, why are these content creators like doing all this stuff though?
No one's holding them accountable. I have a question for you. You go on social media, and this is for the women and the men out there. And a lot of women are in our community. They are getting into this like OnlyFans and all this weird shit. Like who's holding them accountable? Who's coming on a big platforms and be like, yo, actually like, hey sister, actually like this is not the way to go. There's a lot of young kids that perceive as role model. Maybe not do this. And who's other men's out there be like, hey, listen, like you're wearing a pug, like maybe don't do this. Hey, don't make a mockery, like don't do this. Who's calling them out?
No,
and when we do, like, oh, we hating. I'm not hating. I'm not. There's no hate. Like I'm cool. You want to do that for the rest of your life? That's cool. But you're gonna be held accountable for your actions because that's something degrading for your own personal value. Is it not? You're exploiting yourself. This is the most lowest of lows you can go. Sure, people are like, oh, like I call it prostitution. People are like, oh, that's not prostitution.
It is prostitution. It is prostitution.
You can wrap it however you like. You can wrap it however you like. And this is with all due respect. How's it not prostitution? You're exploiting your body to get money. Sure, you're not doing the sexual aspect of it. Or does that make you feel better? Like, does that make the situation better? No, it doesn't. Another girl that's 14, 15, that's impressionable, that's going to look at that. But like, damn, they're making this much money? Okay, let me try that. That's all it takes. And then nobody holds them accountable because, oh, it's a free world nowadays. Man, no, it's not. Hold everybody accountable for their actions, whether it's in our community or whether it's all around your friends, whoever it is. If they're doing something wrong, check them. Literally, just check them.
No, it's true. It's true. But then again, it's just like, I mean, again, it's consequences, accountability, like what you're saying. Like, I think people, like, it sounds so bad because it's like, you actually have to go through the bad things in order to be good.
You do.
Right? And the only reason why is because, like, here's the problem. It's like, if a girl does OnlyFans, she does all this stuff, she gets to an age where she looks back, she's like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Right?
It's gonna happen.
Or like if a guy is just like promoting all this stuff, like sexual and saying like, oh, degrading women and stuff like that.
Being that red pill.
Red pill stuff. Then later in the life, then he's like, oh, yo, I shouldn't have said that. He's like, I'm talking to my sisters. I'm talking to like, I have female friends. Heck, I have a mom that I'm degrading as well. So it's just like, look, man, it's just like, I think social media, this is the plus side of social media, is that whatever you put on social media is always going to be on social media.
100%.
It's never going to go away. So now whatever you're putting on social media, whatever is degrading someone, whatever it is, that's going to be on there forever. So it's going to hold you accountable.
100%.
So it's just like, do whatever the fuck you want. It's a free world. But at the same time, just be careful. There's consequences. And the thing is like, now today is like, there's no such thing as, people don't want to understand what consequences are. They don't know what accountability is because everything is so easily accessible. That's the problem.
And we made it easy for them as well, right? We as an audience as well, we got to realize these people that do go down this path and are showcasing certain things, they shouldn't be looked upon as role models. They shouldn't be. Because like, okay, respectful, like even like, I forgot who it was. I think it was one of the Chandi Nathan song too. I think he had one of the, I think it's OnlyFans models on one of the songs. For me, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? You wearing a pug and the guy who's with you, he also wears a pug. And And sure, it's for views and attraction to get more people, but for what? To go by your principles? Like what you wear, does it really represent from what you're putting out there? No, it doesn't. So might as well not have it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, like I don't care if people like me or not. I really don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck. So if they were to be like, oh, Amrit just, he think he all high and mighty. No, I'm not. I have made my mistakes. I'm just saying we got to hold these people accountable because it's not cool. It's not too putting them on a pedestal is normalizing it. And that's the issue. For me, as more we put these people on pedestal and more we put them on the main media, it's like it's normalized, and that's not cool. It shouldn't be normalized, and certain things can't be.
There's also the fact. Do you remember that story? It's recent with our. We brought on Flying Bird. Freebird. Sorry, I forgot the name.
Freebird.
Freebird. Do you know the whole situation with equity and stuff?
Yeah, you know, with stuff like that, I do. My heart goes out to the people that do go through it, and go ahead. You can tell you.
No. So like, I mean, I didn't know the full story till I actually went into it, but like how this goodie, I don't know what that guy's name is. He does his own podcast. I guess it's like he's in a sense of trying to hold everyone accountable within our community, right?
Yeah.
But there's there's a side of it that's like, okay, if what actually happened, then that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is just like how it turned out. Because we know Freebird enough to kind of understand what their, their personal values are and stuff like that. They're not the type of people to do that.
Yeah.
First of all. And then second of all, I was like, whoever the Scooty is that is trying to use this as a way to kind of gain attraction, to gain following, then it just goes to show what your personality is. Yeah. You're part of the problem as well. Even this guy that's put the interview is like, yeah, sure, okay. You could talk about this stuff, but then it's like, okay, what really went down?
Yeah.
What was the approach? And then the thing too is like a lot of the times like, everybody kind of does this thing where it's like, oh, attention, like, oh, this person did this person did that. Why don't you just have a conversation between the two of you, like what actually happened?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that story, it's so, because there are genuine women that go through, sexual assault, or there's sexual abuse or whatever it may be, and my heart goes out to them.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people that do make false allegation, and it downplays the people that actually go through it. Because now people are questioning them. Hey, wait, did this actually happen? Like that's what's happening now. I feel like there's a lot of people that don't take that degree of severity and how big this is to have an allegation like that.
Yeah.
And for it to not be even true, it can, one, kill the other person's career, and two, downplay another woman that actually went through it. Yeah. Let's say the next woman comes to it, you're not going to believe her because like, wait, if the other girl did it, maybe she's doing the same thing. And that's, the unfortunate part about this all is the people that are actual victims that go through it, their stories don't even get to be believed because, if someone can lie, this girl can be lying too. And that's the sad part about it. And, with that situation, I don't know the ins and outs, but we have interaction with Freebird, but it doesn't seem like they'd be that type, but again, it's not our situation to speak on it because we weren't there, you weren't there. Only people that know the story is our girl and the Freebird, their members, what they went through. So for me, it's just like, people got to be careful, especially on the women's side as well, and on the men's side too. Why put yourself out there like that? And look what's happening right now, right? Back then, like, it was a crash, catching a predator, but now you can see so many within our own community, people, the way they try to expose these people, talking to girls that are underage. They're 14, 15, talking to them on Snapchat. And half of the time, these dudes are wearing pugs. And like, it comes back, like, we're wearing this.
Yeah.
And we're texting girls that are 14 and 15.
Yeah.
Like, we as men have failed as leaders to lead this world. I don't even blame the women. You know why? Because women can only go as far as we lead. Because women are the nurturers for the leaders. That's how the society's been.
Yeah.
And when we forget to lead, what's going to happen? Women's going to be like, okay, fuck, there's no real men out there. We just got to do our own thing. Because you see what's happening in the society. Men are becoming weaker and weaker as a generation is going on.
But why is that though? Why are men becoming weaker?
I don't know. What do you think it could be? I don't think it can't be. I don't know. What do you think it is?
I really don't know. I think it's just it all starts from home, right?
Yeah. I think there is a lot of broken homes that lead to...
Like, look, I'll put it more personal. Like, my family's broken.
Yeah.
Right? My aspect is just like, I mean, we were never taught what masculinity, like, we don't even know what masculinity means in Punjabi.
Yeah.
Right? So then who's teaching us then? At most, we're teaching ourselves.
Yeah.
That's why, like, we resort to social media and the whole bullshit with that.
Yeah.
But then it's just like, where are we getting the message from?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, though. It's like people are getting promoted as these red pills. For men, is the whole red pill movement. Look at Andrew Tate. He was glorified, like, yeah, he's a real man.
Yeah.
Look what's happening right now. He's unraveling in front of your own eyes. I've been saying this. He's not a person to be looked at, to be as a role model. Because he creates a problem and then he say he can fix a problem. Because like, think about it. How did he get rich? Off the webcam thing.
The webcam stuff, yeah.
Who was he preying on? Lonely men at homes that couldn't find women. So first, that's your business.
Yeah.
And you talk about fixing men's mental health. That's a joke. And then you come after, oh, men need to be stronger, go to the gym, this, that. Yeah. How crazy is that? It's like I slapped you, then after I said I didn't slap you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how oblivious and how naive are people? Look at the business models and what they're doing in real lives and look at what they're actually saying. Do they even match up? Yeah. No, they don't. Yeah. So why are we putting them on a pedestal? Why? And that's what I'm saying is just like people are pushing the wrong people on pedestal and they're not calling them out because they're afraid of being canceled. Okay, you got canceled, go fucking work. It's all good. People are not going to hire you. You can always find a labor job. Trust me. You can shovel snow outside. Trust me. People will pay you $20. It might be cold as shit, but they will pay you. There's no excuse. Like there's literally none.
Yeah,
I mean, promoting the wrong people.
But here's the thing, though. Like, men are weak. Okay, so then the greatest weakness of a man is what? Lust. Yep. Right. The greatest power for a woman is sex. Yeah. Right. So that's the whole reason why this OnlyFans there is because like.
But again, who's leading the charge though?
Yeah, but they're not gonna think about that shit. It's the same thing like back in the day. It was like brothals.
Yeah, 100%. This is a new version of brothels.
Yeah, OnlyFans is a modern version of brothel. That's what it is.
100%.
Right. But then the thing is like we can't.
But the men are the one that's indulging in it though, because those men are weak. They can't. Okay, I have a question though. If you go get OnlyFans, you gotta pay a subscription, right? Did that girl force you?
No.
So the guy did it, and he clicked pay. Yeah. Pay his hard-earned money, pay to look at whatever the fuck it is.
Well, first of all, I don't know why you pay for it.
No, that's what I'm saying. So we can't even blame the women. If that demand wasn't there, they wouldn't do it, would they? No, they wouldn't, because there's zero money coming in. So we as men, if we fail in society and we let the women down because we're not taking care of our side, we're not taking care of understanding. We're like, sure, do we have our own struggle understanding from different communities? We were never taught how to control our emotions. Understand what that is, how to express it in front of the parents. So then
who's going to teach us though?
That just inevitably, it's evolution. Before our parents' generation, do you think our parents knew everything? Parents knew?
Oh, they didn't know shit. Right?
So they evolved to know certain things. But like, you know what? Our parents did something, but we want to do something different for our kids. We want to actually show them that love. We want to take them to vacations, this, that. So they did that small part, right? So now it's our part because it's evolution. We evolve based off our parents' experience.
So then what do you say then? People go through this stuff, they watch, they pay for OnlyFans, girls go into OnlyFans, is because we're first generation? It's because our parents didn't teach us.
No, because we're weak. We're weak and we make excuses for ourselves.
But I think also it's because of the peer pressure of just being a first generation though. Because you're trying to live up to your parents' expectations.
But why are you trying to live up to that? Huh? Why are you trying to live up to that?
Because they sacrificed everything. Come here.
Okay, so you repay it back by not saying the peer pressure, but like this is an opportunity. Yeah. Why look at it as a pressure? Like, of course, do I feel like pressure? Like I gotta make my dad proud. Of course. But I really sit back. But I'm like, what's my true purpose? Like I love doing a podcast, but my dad don't give a damn. But like I like having these conversations. It's not like we're making money off of this. We're not. I like putting these messages out there because it has a different purpose to us.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So for us, it's like find that purpose, whatever it is, even if it's small. Yeah. Even if you feel like, like I want to train kids to be the best athletes it could be the biggest thing or the smallest thing, but be good at it. Right? And it kind of goes back to what you said is like, why that pressure could be unfair, you're saying in a way? Is that what you're trying to alluding to? Be like,
so what I'm saying is like a lot of people are just they have the peer pressure because of the parents that they're trying to prove to them, be like, hey, I can make you proud. Yeah. And a lot of times like people take these avenues. I'm not talking about like of course, like what I'm talking about is like from a woman's side, like there's a lot more pressure on the woman's side because you're trying to live up to expectations.
Okay.
Especially trying to be, trying to take on like the male side of things, or we're just trying to, take care of parents and trying to also live up like femininity and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is just like sex sells really easily, right? And then it's a quick money grab kind of thing, right? Because you
gotta look at why is it a money grab for them?
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so from the woman's side, there's that. Man's side is just like there's also the expectation, but because like we don't have that sense of like attention quick, like we can't like being in a relationship, man, is just like living up to it. Like it's very difficult nowadays too, right? So then men trying to seek that attention, that instant gratification through buying the stuff, right? It's a moment type of thing. Whereas like if you put it in the old school way, you're like going out, you're talking to girls, even just trying to approach a girl is very intimidating.
Yeah, of course.
So that's where there's that thing. It's just like an easy grab. Like, okay, I can put, from a woman's side, it's like, okay, I can put the stuff out. I can make quick money. From the guy's side, it's just like, there's an instant gratification. Like, okay, I can't get a girl. I could go on the online and just look, she can be half naked or whatever it is.
But that's like, you're living a fake reality, right?
Yeah.
You're living a reality through a screen.
Yeah.
So like, how long can you do that for, right?
It's difficult.
Yeah,
I mean, but every young boy deals with that though.
Yeah, like even like 16.
I've dealt with it. I'm pretty sure you dealt with it. Everybody, but the thing,
I never buy no OnlyFans.
Are you?
You crazy for that?
No. I'm not talking about OnlyFans and stuff like that. No. No, that's not what I mean. No, don't sing that.
You see, like
No. But like, what I'm talking about is like, as a kid, like you have that sense of curiosity, like, right? Because you're innocent. Like you don't know shit. Like we'll talk about porn too, right?
Yeah.
Porn is like it's a huge addiction as a young kid. The question is like, how are you gonna change it though? Like we're asked, like what changed me? Like of course, like everybody watched porn, but like for me it was like, okay, the mindset that I gained from like playing sports and stuff that led into work and stuff. So then that way I didn't have to like. I left that shit way back.
Yeah.
Right? But every young boy deals with that shit.
This kind of goes into that question as well. One of the person that we asked, they said, what's the quiet pressure brown men carry on that no one talks about?
Oh, the message, the
emotions? So I feel like that was a really good question too. So
what was
the question was, what's the quiet pressure brown men carry that no one talks about?
And what's the quiet pressure that...
And that kind of goes into like overall aspect of like, I think she's probably the person that asked this question is more so asking that emotional side of it. Because man, like we can't be like men are not meant to be overly emotional. Like we are supposed to have our shit figured out.
Yeah.
Right? Like working long hours, make sure our family's good, the bills are paid and all that. But I think when it comes to like particularly brown men, I think the only thing that I've seen that people struggle with is a lot is just expressing themselves freely.
But why is there some sort of resistance though?
And the outlets, like I'm talking about older generation, right?
Oh,
like even with older and us, like from
Yeah.
what I have seen, with the older generation, with like my parents and stuff like that, or even people in their 40s and 50s, what's their outlet? They'll drink their emotion rather than speaking on it, even though they have that outlet there. Like say their kids and their wives, they're like, yo, talk about it.
Yeah.
Like we're here. Like what are you struggling with? But for them, they can't speak because they have so many thoughts and they go numb because there's so many thoughts going in their head all the time.
Yeah.
I think one thing that people don't realize is the biggest thing we seek from our partner is what? Security. That when we're with that person is we're at our freest. We can be our goofiest. We can be our most vulnerable, most emotional. We can cry in front of them, like all that. Because that's what we want, right? But I feel like for the older generation, they weren't taught that.
Oh, they were never taught. There's no such thing as emotion back home.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like that quiet pressure they speak about, right? That quiet pressure, but like, nah, I can't say I'm tired. That quiet pressure. Like I can't say, but like, oh, I can't work today. Oh, I can't say I'm sick and I can't go to the job. That's the quiet pressure.
Even if they do by chance say like, "मैं थक again," right? I'm tired. It comes from the sense of like, they feel like we're gonna be disappointed in them because they are our parents and they can't take care of us, right? I honestly think it's just like, so personal level. Like I would just say like, my dad has gone through a lot of shit, lawsuits and stuff like that. So for him, like we never really connected how we connected today, right? We brought on the podcast. He's free-minded to speak whatever he wants.
One of our most viewed podcasts today. How crazy is that?
That's pretty sick. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
But like for me, it was just like after we left that house and we separated and stuff, my biggest thing, I was like, you know, he sacrificed so much, right? And I never really had that connection with him. I'm like, I never talked to him about like stuff. But nowadays, it's like, I slowly started getting a grasp of like what his life was back home. Because we never really, we don't ask like people that are born here, first generation, whatever it is, we never ask questions.
Yeah.
Right? We jump to the aspect of like, oh, why aren't you talking about this? But for them, it's very difficult to say that because you're coming out of nowhere, and then you're just like trying to get answers from them, right? And it's just like it's very intimidating for them because they've just never been asked those questions before. So like where I come from, like I mean, this is just me, my personal experience, and what I mean, I'm not saying I'm a guru or something like that, but like for me, it's just like it's through storytelling. It's just like asking them like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
I even asked him about like 1947, 1984.
Yeah.
Like what did he go through? Like he was at the Hamdardar Sahab. Our uncle was, his uncle like was with Janelle Singh. So then during the whole attack, he experienced it through his own eyes and stuff like that. And then through that, you start building connections, right?
Yeah.
Because then from them, it's just like, again, they were traumatized during that time.
100%, man.
Right? And then I think it's just breaking that wall one at a time.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard though. It's hard because like for them, it's just, they don't want to show that side because they're a parent. They have to take care of you.
Yep.
It's not supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that's the thing when it comes to the whole pressure side. I think it's just more so we think if you have a certain expectation, we have to live up to. And if we don't, we're deemed as not a true man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if we were to say, be like, oh, I want a day off. And then be like, oh, like, what do you need a day off? Or this or that. I feel like now we're changing. I truly feel
we're changing now, yeah.
Yeah, because we're having these questions like, okay, it's okay to express our emotions and that healing aspect. Like it kind of goes into another question, right? So one of the questions was, he's like, I think more content for men in our community when it comes to being honest with healing. So
I think more content with men in our community when it comes to being honest with healing.
Yeah. Okay. So like when you actually like listen to that, like what do you think that first thing that comes to your head? Like when it says healing, like be honest with the healing. Because there's a lot of shit that I feel like you personally hold a lot in. And I think you hold it in just due to the fact that you're not honest about what you're not healed about. And there's a lot of things that I hold in a lot because I'm not honest about. Well, I would say, yeah, I'm cool with it. Like I'm okay with it. But in reality, when like you're by yourself and everything's hitting at you and that emotional side, like you're brink of just crying. And that's what I think that conversation got to be like, okay, how do we expedite that process of holding everything in and, that healing aspect? How do we say like, okay, if you're struggling with something, whether it's your partner, whether it's your parents, how do we just open that dialogue, be like, hey, like I just can't do this no more. Like I genuinely need help. Like how do I, like I'm asking because I'm at my lowest of lows and I need y'all to be here for me. Oh, how do you even go? I think that's the conversation that we ought to have more. Like how do we bring that up more? And how do we make it a safe space for that person to feel like acknowledged? We're like, yeah, like your feelings and everything you have going on, it matters. Because a lot of the time it's like, we'll wake up the next day, like everything goes back to normal. Like the conversation you have with certain individual, it never gets brought up again.
Yeah.
So I think it's just more cohesive, I think, understanding and being mindful in our lives, the people that do come to you for help or they ask for help or they're struggling with something, reach out to them. Be there for them. Like if you know a certain individual is struggling with something, but like, yo, I just want to check up. Like, you good?
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about it. Get on the phone call. Whatever it is, talk about it.
Yeah.
We as men don't do that often. I think that's the process of being honest about a healing is it requires that call. I would love to call a friend for that rather than be like, yo, Amrit, I need your help for this. Oh, Amrit, I need your help for this. I'd rather have someone be real, be like, hey, I'm making a consistent effort to be there for an individual because, that person deserves it.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Like, I mean, it's tough though. Like, again, like it goes to show like if you can't have a conversation with your buddy, with your bros about just emotional stuff like what you're going through, then they're just not your friends in the first place then.
Yeah, I mean,
there's there's also the aspect where it's just like we just don't ourselves want to show emotions to each other.
But we got to though, bro.
We do, I agree. But the thing is like we as men, like again, it's just an aspect of like if I show emotions to my boy, right, then it seems like I'm belittled in a sense like I'm not a man.
But I think that's the mentality that we got to get rid of. Because thing is, like, let's say your boy came to you and he talked about a certain thing.
Yeah.
Right? He was being the most vulnerable he can be to you. So in your head, got to be like, damn, like, he was really vulnerable in this position. You're not going to view him as weak. You're going to view him as brave, because now you're going to look at your own life like, damn, like, I feel that.
Yeah.
Because there's somewhere in my life I felt those same things.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I was talking to one of my buddies one time. He's like, man, I used to have such a hard time just talking to my parents about anything. Like, only time, like, I expressed my emotion was because I genuinely broke down, because with all the weight and the pressure from school, trying to be successful, he's like, I just broke down and started crying.
Yeah.
But think about it though. It took him that moment when everything was going sideways and he's fully crying in front of his parents to be open to his parents. He's like, it's just a lot. But now we change that. We are there for our friends. Like, call Mukh. Hey, Mukh, like, I'm calling just like, yo, how are you?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Like, everything cool? Like, let's have those frequent more talks. And I think that will help that healing aspect of it as well. Because now you know you got people in your corner. Because, bro, who wouldn't love that? You would love a phone call from your friends just checking up on you. And the people out there be like, nah, we don't need that as men. Yes, you do, man. You do.
Well, I think too is like in our aspect, like for us, like for our boys, man, we're comfortable to the sense like we prioritize that. We don't give a shit like what people judge. If I was to call you and if you're going through something, I'm like, bro, I'm all ears.
Yeah.
But that's the precedent that we set. Like, we're comfortable with that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, if everyone's going, like, if everyone wants to talk, I'm all ears, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pausing everything. I don't, like, hey, look, like, it only takes an hour, whatever it is, to have a conversation. But that's because we put ourselves in that position where, like, yo, like, if my boy's going through something, I want to make sure I'm all ears, I'm there for him.
Yeah.
Right? Because we know how fucked it is, like, with the peer pressure from this world.
Yeah.
Peer pressure from pressure that we put on ourselves.
Yep.
Right? It's just so overwhelming that it's just like, bro, like, there's a reason why, like, suicides are such a high rate for men.
Yeah.
100%? It's like I don't know what I was looking at. It was like 75% of men commit suicide.
Yeah.
In fucking Canada. It bumps up to 80% in the States.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like 70, 80?
Like commit suicide. Because of mental health.
Yeah.
Right? And it's because of loneliness. That's the biggest thing. Because we don't really have somebody to talk to, and we're afraid to talk to someone, especially to a woman.
Yeah.
Right? And above all, like, we don't really have a good friend circle that we can have those conversations with.
Yep.
So that's the biggest thing too, is like, make sure the friends that you have in your circle are actually genuinely there for you.
Yep.
Because a lot of people nowadays, they're just trying to escape the reality and just making friends with whoever the fuck they want, but they have no precedent, or just they don't have any sense of purpose to actually care for you.
Yeah, it's like, you know, that we say it all, like that saying, you know, like, I'll show you how far you go if you show me your friends.
Yeah.
Your environment is very key. If you're around always chaotic environment that's drinking 24/7, that's out 24/7, that's going to consume you. That's who you're going to become.
Yeah.
As soon as you switch that, I'm telling you. And we as men, I think, like, I'm just trying to speak to the audience directly. Like, when we change that, where we don't put ourselves, like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it will change, man. Like, like, you're telling me, if you were to put yourself, let's say you're not going out with those friends anymore, you put yourself in this fitness group every morning. You're telling me you're not going to be fit by the month 2 or 3.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's true.
It's just like, we got to have the willingness to change within ourselves. Like, find that purpose. It goes back to that. Like, we're lazy with our dreams, but we'll watch other people's dreams and cheer them on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's true.
You know, it's like, true. We'll cheer on other people's dream, but like, damn, like, yeah, we'll watch people, we'll go to their concerts, we'll pay for it. But when you reapply that to your own life, how are you replicating that same energy to yourself? Let's take it, for example, today. I know it's just Canada game, it's early, but half of the Canada, 80% of the Canada was up at 5 a.m., 3 a.m. or whatever the game was happening, to be up and be at bars to go watch that.
Yeah.
You're watching someone else dream come true of winning an Olympic gold medal.
Yeah. No, it's true.
You reapply that to your own life.
Yeah.
But we don't, though. We don't wake up 5 a.m. But okay, let me sit down. Let me write down. Okay, I want to start a business, but what have I done? I haven't done fuck all.
Yeah.
I haven't done the shit that I said I was going to do. But we'll wake up at 5 a.m. to watch a goddamn hockey game, to watch someone else's dream come true.
Yeah.
Sure, it's a passion and pride that we're a country. Sure, that's cool. But like, use that as encouragement in your own life too. Use that.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Wake up at 5.
Yeah.
You did it. You slept. People like, I slept 2-3 hours. I woke up at 5. I can't. Okay, so you're not just applying the same rule to your own. You're complicit with your own life.
That's true.
You're not complicit to other people's life. So it's simple as that, bro. Like if like even for myself, like we wanted to talk about our own personal lives. I wouldn't be successful at business if I didn't wake up every day and went to work for 13, 14 hours in those early stages. I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Reason why I did it because I had to.
Yeah.
And it put me in a position where I can start to build on more on that. I can start doing the things I want to do, whether it's I want to always build houses. Never in a million years I thought I'd be here in this position. Never in a million years.
Yeah.
Especially where my parents come from nothing. My dad going bankruptcy and all that. Never would have thought I'd be in this position, bro.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, let's even talk about that aspect too. Is this is the other men's crisis that we have is just, look, like we don't, for the ones that are actually trying to do shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like for us.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll give you a call and you're like, fuck man, I'm doing 16 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and then I have my own shit going on too, right?
Yeah.
Like, but thing is like, because we're so busy trying to like build our life.
Yeah.
What people don't understand, this is what I don't fucking understand about people. It's just like, what do you think? Like these businesses are just gonna take off just like that?
Nah, man.
Like, where do you think the work comes from? Work takes time.
Yeah.
So if work takes time, then how the fuck do you think I have time to hang out with you? Like, this is honestly the reason why we haven't been able to do a podcast for the last couple of weeks, is because we're doing shit.
Yeah.
We have shit going on. It's something what we call priorities. It's something called responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to build my sports agency. I'm just trying to build houses and handle his the insurance company and stuff.
Yeah.
That takes effort and time. Like there are days where we were fucking sleepless.
Yeah.
Right? So, and the same thing goes with the podcast. Like we barely found time today to fucking do this podcast. We're like, yo, we got 3-4 weeks. We didn't do shit in the basement. We're cool with it.
But we gotta do it though, right?
We gotta do it. But people need to start understanding like this is a really tough road to take, especially being here in Canada. Like there's very limited opportunities. You need to understand it takes time, and two, it hits your fucking financials like crazy.
It will, man.
Right? So you need to be mentally prepared for that. And I mean, unfortunately, like you're never prepared, but you need to be able to have a good foundation to be ready for this shit.
Yeah.
There's reason why people are going through shit is because they never prepared themselves. They've been partying, drinking, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, that's my little spiel about it, but
no, it's real though.
It's true though. Like, what do you think? Like, things are just gonna happen out of thin air? Like,
yeah,
I don't understand, man.
It's like your goals gotta be bigger than your excuses, right?
Yeah.
Like your goals are your goals. Your excuses can't be bigger. But like, oh, today I'm tired. I can't wake up. Like, no.
Yeah.
Everything is disposable to you at your hands with this phone that we have today. Everything.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. No, I don't have this. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Like even like this podcast. But like I don't have a location, this, that. I'm like, sure, I might do it in a house. Yeah. I might let's just get one out because we want to.
Yeah. No, it's true.
It takes time, of course. Like shout out to Amrit and Q and even Shane that's here. Shout out to them. They showed up.
Yeah.
You're telling me we can't show up in our lives? Because that's their job, that's their passion, that's what they want, that's their business.
Yeah.
They're showing up, but we're not showing up for ourselves. So it's like for people that are pursuing their dreams, man, be greater than your excuses. Genuinely. Like Les Brown, I love it. He's a motivational speaker. I embedded this in my head. Like he always says it. He's like, greatness is within you. And then I live by that.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. As we're progressing in life, now I'm 31, like to compare to when I started my business at 23, dropped out doing a CPA because I feel like that wasn't my path, right? To look at it now, I'm like, damn, like I would do that same road again. Of course, there'd be a couple of tweaks and things I can do, but those tweaks made me realize who the person I am today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those tweaks were like those mistakes and things I have done. Yeah, they weren't meant to, for me, it weren't meant to go do that. And that's 8 years and 9 years in the making to even
100%.
get to my first, like, let's say my first million. Yeah. 9 years, bro. 9 years.
And we're still at it.
And, you know
still
what I mean?
fucking
like,
at it.
I don't want to sit here and flaunt. Like 9 years, man. Like the people think, oh, after 3-4 years, I'm gonna get it.
Shit ain't happening.
No, you're not. And I still want to do more things. You know, and that only comes over a period of time. Yeah. Like you gotta be realistic and pursue your dreams with all your heart. Stop letting other people's opinions be like, you can't do this, or you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, the fuck you can. There's not one thing in the world you cannot accomplish. I genuinely mean
well, there's always gonna be judgment. That's the thing, right? Like
judgment, like from other people.
Yeah, there's always a judgment. Get intimidated. Like a lot of people get intimidated. Like, oh, what are they gonna say? This and that. But like, look, man, this is the one thing I'll say is like, this is a huge one thing is that's a huge problem is that people just don't want to try. Just fucking try.
Yeah.
Like just with us, our podcast, right? We tried. We just tried out and like where we're at, and we're still building.
Yeah.
You trying your houses. You've tried. It's a big risk.
Yeah.
You're putting a shit ton of money into it, but you tried and you're finishing up your first house and you're starting on the next. For me, it's sports agency. Bro, they ain't shit here in Canada. I'm out here in Edmonton.
Can't even make money.
I'm out here in Edmonton and I'm representing college athletes in the States.
Yeah.
Like what? Like, bro, you're not gonna get anywhere till you fucking try.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. There's this scarce mentality. It's just scared mentality of like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? Then fuck it. If it doesn't work out,
bro, you try something else.
I'll give you a prime example. Amrit knows already. I started my first business in university. I was 19 years old. I started my men's grooming. Took 2 years for do R&D or research and development to develop this product.
Yeah.
Bro, I had no money at all. I was working in Nike part-time doing this stuff, right? But then, hey, like I created something that was the first men's grooming company in the Western Canada, right? Of course, now like, sold the company and stuff like that. But still, man, I'm still, building up another company, building up the sports agency. It's the same thing, man. The thing is like, you need to have accolades, man. You need to practice this stuff. You need to go through failures. So then that way it prepares you even more later on in life, right? Yeah. And that's the problem. That's not showcased though. Is everything in the prime light is all about success and everything. Nothing is shown about obstacles. Nothing is shown about failures.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Right?
Man.
So, I mean, it's just how it is, man. It's just...
this kind of goes into one of the questions Mehtab asked as well, right? And he's like, how do you manage life, business, health, relationship, job, and everything in general?
You can't
like,
manage it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't. There's literally like, of course, you could have a set, okay, I got to wake up at, 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. To start off something, right? But have that discipline to keep going every day. Because there's gonna be ruts in life where you're not going to the gym for weeks on week. There's gonna be that rut. But thing is to get out of that rut. As like what Joe Rogan said, man, like fuck your motivation.
Yeah.
I wake up today, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to hit the gym. I have a gym in my basement. I can lie, be like, oh, I ain't going to the gym. I have a whole small little gym in my own basement.
Yeah.
It's big enough to get everything I need to.
Yeah.
It's just whether my excuses are bigger, like getting out of warm bed. Is that really like, do I want to get out?
Yeah.
It's like, but you have to get out.
Yeah.
Once you build that discipline,
you have
it's
to.
like,
yeah. But it's just like, especially for us, like us as men, we need fitness so bad.
Yeah.
I will emphasize this. It's even more important for women just because of just how their body is. Women need to be in the gym, like regardless of what it is. I don't give a shit. Like they're gonna be men that are gonna be looking like creeps and stuff like that. Fuck them. Ignore them. Just do your workout. No, shut the hell. Yo, this guy. but it is important because like, bro, like you're day in, day out, you're working. You have all this you have this you have stress in your life, and then the only way for us as men to take it out without being judged is through the gym.
Yeah.
That's why you see so many, like, that's why it's so important for us. Like, that's why you see men going through a crisis. It's like, and it's a bad analogy because you're like, yeah. No, but there's a bad analogy where it's just like, okay, like men are not speaking up and stuff like that. Like the only way for us to express our emotions and trying to get that anger out is through we're lifting weights.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's true though. Because like when it comes to that aspect, man, I really don't think there's a balance. It's how you juggle it. Because it's going to be different things thrown at you. Tomorrow you can wake up like your employee's sick. Yeah. What are you going to do? Not go to your own business?
I mean, you just got to
take your
deal with it.
Yeah, it's going to derail your whole day.
Yeah.
But I got to go in.
Yeah.
Like my employees, like so many times it happens. The night before, oh, I can't come. I can't deliver because there's a lot of snow, this, that. I'm how you pushing my Tesla through this goddamn winter. It's getting stuck left, right, center, but I got to do it.
You
right?
have to do it.
No one's going to care for your business like your employees respectfully, they are going to care to a certain extent, but they're not going to care like how it's your business because it is your business. For them, it's a paycheck. That's it. Yeah. But it's how you going to take care of it is how it comes down to.
I think too, though, like bigger cities, man, it's much more difficult because it's all about entertainment.
Oh, yeah. Bigger cities is...
there's so much distractions, too.
What do you mean by that? What distractions going on down there? What do you mean?
Yo, when I talk about Everett's mind just goes left, man.
Hey, I don't know what he's talking about.
This guy's
I don't know what he's talking about.
This guy's trying to pull a fucking uncle on me right now.
No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, it's true though. Like,
because there's more people gonna hit you up, this, that.
Yeah, and then it's just like also, I mean, it's also your upbringing too, right? If you kind of been like around with the party city and all that stuff, then it's much more difficult to adapt to these situations because you had that instant gratification, instant entertainment of the whole time, right? For me, like for my aspect, I have a complete opposite. Like there are times like we went to Toronto. I remember that time when we went to Toronto. You're like, yo, Mukh, let's hit the club. I was like, yo, that's not my type of vibe, right? And I was like, I'm just gonna go back to my hotel and shit. But like, I also need to learn to have a bit of fun too.
I know, because the reason why I said that, I'm like, damn, Mukh's single. I'm like, we gonna find someone Mukh over here. I'm like, we gonna find.
Why you gonna put me out there like that?
We gonna find a Mukh, a gal, them, a gal for Mukh. That's why I say, because you know, of course, everybody deserves someone good. So
but then it's like, okay, well, do you think that if the type of woman that I
don't
want,
tell me, oh, you gonna find it in a club, bro? Like I get it what you say. You're not gonna find your wifey in a club. Yes, sure. But it doesn't hurt to just let loose here and there.
See, Amrit's part of the problem. There you go.
Yeah. Like I don't go to clubs no more. But like if you just.
But you're putting me in the clubs, huh?
Yeah, because you need to let loose a little bit. Damn. But you know what? As we're kind of like winding down this podcast, we'll answer some of these questions that I think a lot of people ask. And one of the questions that I will go through quickly is they're saying, you can kind of attest to this too, because you done it a little bit when you were younger. It says, how can someone who's still in school start investing? Basic steps.
Investing?
Yeah, like just small investing. What would you say? Like personally for me, I would say just save your money, man. Like small money. Like even if you're working, like let's say you're working a labor job, Subway, McDonald's, whatever it is right now, save like $200-$300, $500 from that paycheck, put it aside.
Bro,
put it aside.
You have the greatest luxury when you're living with your parents, man.
And that too. Because you have no expenses. Only
you have
expenses
you have no expenses.
Maybe your bus pass.
Yeah, straight up. Like, bro, I made my fair share of mistakes, man. I was so stupid. Like, I used to have a Honda Accord. You remember my Honda Accord?
Yeah.
Bro, I've had that car for such a long time before it broke down. Bro, when I first got it, I was doing the stupid. I was so fucking stupid. I got like fucking $1,500 rims for my Accord.
Yeah, man's out here pimped out.
Aftermarket LEDs.
You hype, pimp my ride.
And I was like, bro, I was working at Nike. I'm like, and then after I was like thinking, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? But hey, man, like I started off investing. I didn't know about investing till
Yeah, let's say if they're say let's put a perspective. Let's say someone who's 17, 18, 19, like going to a university, like they're kind of balancing out. They have a little bit of money left. What would you say?
I would say, of course, like what you're saying, save it, but put it to use. Yeah. Because a lot of people, they put the emphasis on saving, but saving is not going to get you anywhere. I think the biggest thing, like biggest investment is just in yourself.
I think it'd be I think one, obviously, go to the gym, get a gym pass. That'd be one of the way to invest. Yeah. That's investing in yourself. Yeah. And two, I think it would be open your TFSA. Because as soon as you're 18, you can open 100%. Is it 18?
18,
or is it 16?
Was it 16?
I don't know. I think it's 18. I could be wrong. But yeah, literally open an account, even if it's $200. You start putting it into some. If you don't know anything, just go to any bank, ask them like, hey, what's a basic ETF or any type of what kind of funds I can bond or whatever it is, bonds or whatever it is I can put into that's kind of safe. Even if it gives me 7% a month, or like a year annual return, I'm cool with it. Yeah. Start off there. Go to a bank, be like, hey, I have 2 months. Can I set up a monthly payment of $300-$400 a month getting put into this? Yeah. Right. That's your investment. And two, stop racking up your credit cards. Your credit card is not. It's not a bank. It's not unlimited money.
It's not free money.
It's not free money. Don't think, but like, yeah, I racked it out. Now you paying 20% on interest, like on your credit card. Stop doing that. Yeah. Stop using your credit cards to think like there's money in there. No, it's not. There's a reason why they exist at 20% because they know your dumb ass is gonna use that.
Do you know one thing I don't understand? Is like how these youngins are going on trips.
Don't ask them, man. They got the OnlyFans money.
Fucking hell, man. I'm out here thinking, we're putting all our money into a business investing. And I'm barely like, okay, cool. Like, I'm going to the States, like, you know, whatever, so forth. Yeah. But I'm just thinking, I'm like, how are these youngest going to fucking Brazil, fucking Spain?
For them, it's like that saving aspect is not that realization of what saving is. Some people, maybe they got good jobs. But some of them, I think a lot of them are just avoiding the responsibility of that investment side. So I think that's what it is.
But I also think though, like regardless of what salary you have, like the more you make, the more you spend for some of these people. Yeah. Like literally, they have the same mentality. It's just they have more luxury. They're just spending it fucking like crazy.
I mean, the reality is gonna hit them, right? Because once you're gonna pass that university stage, now you're gonna have to move out. Your apartment expense, your bills, utilities, everything hits you. Like, damn, I wish I would have saved. Yeah. So for people, what you understand is like, I wish I started at an early age. I wish I started putting money into TFS at an early age, but I didn't. But I can now. Yeah. But I can tell the youngest now. Because like, my parents didn't know about that stuff. Like TFS and none of that. For them, it's just like, put into GIC, 4 or 5% return, call minute. Like for them, that thought that was growth. True, right? True. But for us, we have greater
the biggest thing, like of course, like what you're saying is TFSA is the biggest thing. Yeah. what was I saying? If you want to start a business, but just be careful. Just don't go into the line of credit cards like what Amber was saying.
Yeah.
Biggest thing though, I would say, is controlling what you do what you can control, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Some people are gonna hate what I'm gonna say, but don't rely on your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, I think it's just like there's so much emphasis, and I'm not saying 9 to 5 is bad. It's good. It's just how you use the money. That's the biggest thing. Biggest thing is like what skill sets you can build yourself, and whatever it may be. Like if you're trying to get into media, like you're trying to get into accounting, whatever it is, do what you can to build on your own, to build your own skill sets. And hey, I can try. If you wanted to open up a business, open up a side gig, right? Whatever it may be,
Take
extra cash
risk.
coming in.
Yeah.
But I would say like the luxury, the leisure side comes afterwards. Put an emphasis on what you're trying to build. Build your own platform, build your own foundation, and then whatever money you make on the side, take a portion of it, use it towards fun.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And then another question was, what is one personal quality or skill that is your superpower?
Quality or skill?
Yeah, that you think you have like that you can be like, yeah, this allow me to be better or do better in life. I think for me is.
What is it for you?
I think it's discipline, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm stubborn as well, but I think for me is discipline to wake up every day, keep going. I think that's my greatest thing. I learned from my parents.
Yeah.
I would say I learned from the parents and kind of I got embedded in me as well. My greatest ability is to. I don't get bogged down on stuff. Like I might in the moment, but I'm quick to realize, well, like it's okay. It's just part of the process. Like that discipline was engraved at early age. For me, it was just like keep going. It's all good.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like at this point I can kind of reap the rewards for all that.
Yeah,
for just having that discipline.
We
for me, I would say probably discipline.
Yeah.
But mastering it is different though. I can have discipline, but mastering is another thing.
That's a whole different thing.
So
because we do have our we have our times.
Yep.
Right? Like we're not perfect.
So
we seek profession.
That's what I would say.
I don't know about me, man. I would say maybe like I'm similar.
You're persistent. I would say for you, it's persistency.
One thing I'll also say is like I give less of a fuck.
Yeah, you're persistent with your goals. Like you're persistent with your agency. From what I have seen, you're persistent with even when we're trying to get certain things, we think they're out of the leagues. We're persistent in getting to them. Yeah, it might get frustrated, but we still go back at it.
Yeah, we go back at it.
Like that, it's called resilience, because like to do that day in out.
It's fucking tiring, man.
It's tiring, bro.
You know that the amount of message I send Amrit be like, yo, we gotta get.
I'm like, Mukh be like, Amrit, I'm ready to crash out. I'm like, Mukh, it's okay. I'm like, bro, you know what? Let's just take some time. We'll circle back to him, and maybe he'll reply. It's okay. Mukh's like, fuck that. He's like, I'm tired. But look at this,
bro, man. I mean, it's just part of it, man. Yeah. When you see like so much growth, like you're just like, fuck, man, I want to push even further, this and that.
Yeah,
it's just part of it. It's just you fucking. It becomes like an ambition, becomes like a passion in that sense. But yeah, man. I mean, but I think what I'll say is though is that that didn't start just right off the bat. Like that was because we went through shit. We did this and that, all that. But I remember one message.
Which one?
People want to know, bro.
What?
Are you single?
Shout out to Omen, man. Omen wants to know he's single, eh? Omen's like, are you and Mukh single?
I was like, I need to ask Amrit. Amrit needs to be put on the spot.
Man's just chilling in life right now, solo dolo.
Man, what is that guy's name? I forgot his name. He's so funny. He's like, I don't look left and right. I just look up.
I don't know. He's a B-hen from Chef T, guys. Yeah. But I think there's 3 more questions actually you want to talk about. After that, we'll wrap it up. One of the questions I think that was it was actually from Raju as well. He's like, if you could make one change in your personal life in the next 12 months, what would it be?
In my personal life?
Yeah, if you could make one change in your personal life
in the next 12 months. That's a good question.
I would say for me, put out more content. It's like being more persistent in doing that. I think one thing I could change in my personal life is put more content, be more. I think even for the podcast side, and the reason why it hasn't grown to the ability that I think it could grow to, I think it's our inability to do more. It is to a certain extent, because I think there's times where I do get lazy to a certain extent. I think for me, just obviously it's a nuance, editing, this, that, it's a lot. It does get a lot with everything else, but I think just putting out more content. I think our telling our stories, what we're about.
It is true.
I think that's the one thing that I do want to
I'm a huge victim of that. Because like we had a conversation.
I tried.
Bro, we had a conversation. Like, you even told me, like, Mukh, you gotta fucking put your shit up.
You do, bro, you do. But people want to hear from you.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear
I don't know if it's just like self-belief. I'm like, bro, like, cause like I do like having serious conversations and like doing this and that, like goofy at times, but it's just like, I just think of the perspective, I'm like, yo, why would people want to listen to me? It's just like,
no, it's not true though, because let's be real, bro. Like a lot of the time it's just, it'd be me talking, right? But then people are like, yo, why is Mukh talking, right? Then I'm like, bro, I try to push him, right? But I'm like, I can only push him as far as he pushes himself, right? Like even on this podcast, sometimes I like people are tired of seeing my booty, right? They want to see yours. So you gotta push it. Yeah, but it's the reality. Then maybe they don't want to hear from me no more, right? They want to hear more from you, but that only comes that if you put yourself in a position, right?
That's true.
Until then, it's just gonna be just my stupid ass just talking and rambling and saying dumb shit sometimes, right? So that's what's gonna happen. I think for us both, I think that's gonna play
personal life. I think the thing too, man, is like personal life in the next 12 months, bro. I think also like chill out too, man. That's the one thing.
I'm going on vacation. When it hits,
bro, fucking we need to chill. Bro, man, when you just been like, we're pumping ourselves up enough already on this episode. But man, it's just like when you're grinding so much, man, you get so exhausted. You get so fucking exhausted. Like even for me, like I'm going out to Houston, even that was a struggle.
Yeah.
Going back and forth, I'm like, should I go? I was like, it's gonna cost money, but I was like, no, I should go. But then like I'll talk to you. I'm like, bro, we gotta fucking make a trip somewhere, chill out. And then at that same time, I'm like, bro, I gotta bring my laptop and do some work. Because you're always thinking about this. Because like one thing I'll say is just like, you know this too. It's just like when you're trying to get to a level, you're just trying to sacrifice everything.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
And it's just like, fuck, man. If I take this break, will it kind of like make it a break kind of thing?
No.
So, but I think like taking a bit of a break, man.
That's fair. I think this one was a really good one. I think this is the second last question. It says, what's something you failed at that secretly shaped your success? So something that you failed at that you feel like secretly kind of paved the way for who you are today.
What you have secretly failed at. Was something you've failed at secretly shaped your success? What is yours? You start with.
I think something that I have failed at is I think businesses.
Yeah.
It kind of gave me a reality check a lot of the times. Because there's a lot of times, of course, in running these businesses, I have failed numerous times, bro. Where like I wasn't on my shit. You know, like where my service levels were low, my employees weren't doing things properly because I failed them as a leader. I think becoming and failing at being a leader, I think that's what allowed me to grow a lot. And that I really feel that because I have this sense of calmness where I don't really like fighting. You know me, like we don't like fighting. I don't like yelling at people. Like I don't do like calmness is something that I kind of engraved in myself. Where like, okay, to be a leader, I gotta showcase. Because like same thing with my parents. I'm like, even being here, it's like if I freak out at things they freak out at.
Yeah.
Like what does that make me, right?
No, it's true.
So for me, it's personally just being a bad leader and realizing how I can become a better leader. I think it through my businesses, through my personal relationships, or even failing in relationships. It realized me, man, I was bad at leading, whether it comes to the woman I was with. Yeah. The reason why the relationship didn't work because I didn't lead. The reason why, this business didn't work out during this period of time because I did a bad job of leading my employees. Or I did a bad job of leading my parents and understanding who I am.
Yeah.
So everything is kind of interconnected to everybody's a leader. Is how you kind of, make it better for yourself and how do you hone in on that.
Yeah. Oh.
जाना मैं खा जाऊँ मैं 10 मिनट done हो जाना मैं जाऊँ चले जा तू so funny because like I have even like today, like it's actually a perfect example. Like I didn't have an employee in the morning, but I knew I had to get the podcast out, so mom's like, yo, I'll just go in the morning. Of course you gotta have people around you that help you as well, right? Because there's gonna be time where like employees gonna call in second. Literally how we talked about it. So I was supposed to do the pod, so I'm like, you know what, I'll go. I woke up early in the morning at 7. I opened my system up because my mom doesn't know how to. So I'm like, she can take care of like the basic stuff, but like the computerized stuff she can't. So I'm like, okay, so mom, I'm like half an hour I'll be late, she'll take care of it until then when I get there, she can just come back home.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like me. It's like I could have been like, nah, Mook, I don't want to do it. Like, fuck it. But then I already knew. I'm like, okay, the camera crew's coming. Omen, I don't want to let him down. Like you said, I don't want to let Omen down. Like last minute. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? And we had to get a pot out. So I'm like, okay. And then I told you, it was the one thing. I'm like, bro, you tell me your time. I'll figure it out. Yeah. That's the only thing I said. I'm like, you know what? I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes into that same question as too. It's like, you as men gotta figure it out. There's no other way around it. We can run, we can hide, you can do all that, but you gotta figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta face it, man. But the greatest failure.
Ain't gotta be the greatest. Greatest.
Not the greatest failure. No,
any failure. You think that you think that led you to who you are today? Whether it's your, your relationship with what you went through with your whole situation with your parents, guys, or do you think that led you to a better outcome or a negative outlook when it comes to that?
It was a negative outlook at first.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't say it's failure though, because like failure, it was out of my control.
But for you, it was like a failure in what family was meant to be.
Yeah, I mean, it put a perspective on how a family is, but it also steered me to like the importance of family.
Yeah.
What a nuclear family is, and learning like, like, because before you kind of like have this mentality like, especially with, social media and stuff, you're like, oh, I don't need a woman and stuff, but like, bro.
Yes, the fuck you do.
You need a woman. You need a woman. But
it'll
like,
make life easier for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a greatest lesson.
Yeah.
Greatest lesson. It fucking steered the complete 180. Because like at a young age, like I had this like huge contemplation because like, I was going to ESL and stuff like that. Went to a deaf school. Yeah, I went to a deaf school because they thought that there was something wrong with me. So like all that shit like hits your fucking
it does.
Your what do you call your confidence in every level.
It does.
And then it's just like, but at the same time, because of those things that happened in my life, I learned from it. It put I had a lot of time just like being by myself because I didn't have much friends.
Yep.
That led to opening businesses, failing, starting, failing, this and that. So it did put a huge aspect to my life.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if it's a failure. Maybe through the bit, like what you're saying, similar to what yours. The business has failed, and you just learn from it and you adapt.
Yep.
Yeah. Biggest obstacle is, I would say, building confidence. That's the biggest thing. Coming from a broken family, coming from lack of friends, the lack of social group, right?
But like, I think we almost chose that though. For me, like, I never like people like I don't want to get in. Like people like, I missed out, right? But like I never wanted to get invited to those. I never wanted to go out. For me, I never had that. You know how people be like, I missed out on that party, or I missed that. I never had it in me, but like my purpose was just something different. For me, I'm like, if someone didn't invite me, I'm like, yeah, because I didn't want to be there.
See, the thing is, like, the way I see for you, I found that you're very extrovert.
Yeah.
You are a very extrovert.
No,
person.
I am, but
you're
like,
very like you adapt like really quick in situations, like in environments.
Yeah.
That's why my perspective before was like, okay, Amrit goes out, does this, and I was like, he got the shotties.
All I'm doing is chilling in my basement.
He got the shotties, he got everything. I'm like, cool, I'm not gonna let this do his thing. But I mean,
you see me, I'm at my shop or the gym or home.
Yeah.
That's my day.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, that's just how life is, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I mean, I think it's for the better for us, because if we're by ourselves, we're thriving by ourselves. And then if we're with someone, that's just additional.
Yeah.
So,
and then one of the question was, what are you most afraid of losing and why?
Most afraid of losing.
I mean, that's simple, man. Parents, bro. I don't think we're ready. I don't think I'm ready. As much as we can say, we like, a lot of people be like, yo, my parents are this and that. But in reality, when that moment comes, bro, I don't think I would deal with that. Yeah. I actually don't. Like, losing people close to you is probably one of the most hardest thing you'll go in life. Like, I've seen it with my mom when her brother passed away. Was probably when, like, he was young too, like 40 something. Like, yeah, around there. Or maybe 50. I forgot. But it's probably the hardest thing you can go to, bro. Because that piece of you or what that person meant to you leaves forever.
Yeah.
It might not hit you right away, but once it does. Yeah. And this is what I tell a lot of the people time. I'm like, man, a lot of the time we hold on to stupid grudges. Yeah. Man, let it go. Yeah. Call that person. You want to call that person. Be there for that person. Make more memories with that person. Yeah. Because inevitable part about life is, 1 is taxes. 2 is death, bro. It's going to come. Yeah. It's going to come one day, and you don't want to go out thinking like, damn, like I wish I'd have done, oh, I wish I would have called that person. Oh, I wish I met up with that person.
Yeah.
Because what's taking you now to not reach out to that person? Is your ego? Put it aside.
Yeah,
right? Put it aside. For me, that'd be the greatest thing. Like, I know we're hard on our parents and our relationship with the other friends, and like, oh, he did this or she did this or whatever it may be. But man, just put that aside and give them a call. Go hang out with them, because you never know when's gonna be the last time you meet them.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough though, because we're constantly trying to chase, trying to make money, and then we associate money with like freedom, which is in a sense there's some to it. Yeah. And then with freedom, we're like thinking like, okay, we can get our parents retired, we'll take on all the headache and stuff like that. So then we tend to lose focus on what's real.
But you can't though. Like, imagine, like, let's say you're focusing so hard, our parents come down with something that you can't change, or we come down with something like I don't know, some sort of disability or some sort of medical issue.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah. No.
What is that money going to do for us then? What's that process of the money's going? Like, thing is that what I didn't realize is, I'm like, you know what? My mom likes going out to eat.
Yeah.
Like, she likes going to different places to eat. I didn't realize that. I'm 31. I should have known it early, but I know she likes that.
Yeah.
My dad likes going to places, warm places. He likes going all inclusive, this, that. He likes that. But I never taken them more times. Now I realize, I'm like, I want to do that. Yeah. I literally told him, I'm like, bro, April, we're going to go.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm trying to make it more effort into taking her out, go out. Because that's all we got left, man. Like, whether it's whoever it is, man, go out and be there for the people, man. Because that's the greatest thing, I feel like, for me personally. The greatest loss you can have is another individual that you have a connection with.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can't get that back. So let any grudges or any small thing, let that go.
I mean, who are we doing this all for?
Yeah.
In the first place, we're doing it for family, right? We're trying to do it for our current family. We're trying to do it for family, extended family, then, you know, for your own kids and stuff like that. It's just we don't recognize in the moment. It's unfortunate. And then when something happens and you're stressing about it, like, oh, I need to, you know, spend time. So like, no, it's correct. Like, I agree with you. It's family. Biggest thing is family. Like, I can't, bro, the biggest fear that I have is because my dad's like my homie, right? I see him, he's, you know, people don't see him that, you know, he's really goofy, right? So that's what we cherish, right? It's just unfortunate, like, you know, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, and the only thing that we really cherish is times that we have on Sundays and making pronte and you know, it's simplest things, man. It's just you get great, like the greatest happiness that you can have, and just the fear of losing my dad. I'm like, bro, I won't never be prepared for that.
You never will be, bro. You never be. Death is something that you're never prepared for.
Yeah,
never ever in your life. But it makes it, you know, less, you know, hurtful when you do realize, you know, like, I'm glad I did everything with this person. I got no regrets. Yeah, because that's the one thing you don't want to live. That person ain't never gonna come back. So
yeah, no, true, man. But yeah, above all, man, just cherish the people around you, man.
You do, man.
And with that comes like choosing people wisely. You know, make sure they're actually there for you. That's the biggest thing.
Yup. And then this last question, and we wrap it up, is what's the one value from Punjabi culture you carry forward, and one you hope evolves?
Paneer pakode.
Paneer pakode. All the mathiaiyas, all the pakode. May they never die.
Punjabi. I honestly think, man, it's just how educating the future, man. The way that we were taught as kids, like for Punjabi, we weren't taught at all. We were taught like how our parents taught us. It was by force. It was with the jutti and like But like I had a difficult problem with like trying to learn Punjabi, like especially with Sikhi, wearing a pag. I learned that through like our past, you know, the people that sacrificed, the Ranjit Singh, and just learning the whole, you know, dilemma with that. That's when I'm like, yo, like I need to hold this as a crown, like as a representation. So I think like now it's getting better because like even like Sikh core, they're like breaking up like, you know, portions of our Gurbani and like our Guru Granth Sahib into like visuals. Yeah. Which is great. Like we never had that as a kid. Yeah. And for these kids, like kids see that, they're like, oh, that's very interesting. Like, what is that about? And start asking questions. So like in that sense, they have a sense of like relation to it. And hey, maybe later in the future, you know, they might be much more, it might be more in depth with them, like, you know, following Sikhi and stuff like that. So I hope that like, you know, that continues on. You know, that's what's helped me in the past with like our, you know, our pastors Sikhi and the sacrifices. So that's me.
I don't think that they one thing, man. I think culture as a whole. There's not one thing that I could tell you about that I want to pass forward. I want to pass everything forward. whether it's the paggas that we wear, whether it's the stuff that we eat, whether it's the fucking paranthas, whether the pakade, all that. I want all that to carry for the rest of our generation, for that more to come over. You know, so I don't think there's any like this. I can't pinpoint one value. I want all the values to go forward.
Yeah.
Every single thing. Why do we have the Sikh, mentality? What that even means? Like, whether is Sikhi really a religion, or is it the way you live life? Right? Those are two different things. Like, being a religion, it was never seen as that, because like Guru Gobind Singh, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, that was his whole premise. Yeah. He traveled all over, bro. If you even look at his scriptures, written in Arabic, this, that, Farsi, like he went all over the world to understand everything. And even in his writing, he understood so many different languages. Yeah. Far beyond the grasp of what we could even understand, why he even did all that. Yeah. Whether it was Hindus, whether it was Muslims, he never looked any down upon anybody. No. And that was the greatest lesson that we could only carry forward, is to understand the mentality. We are all as one. Like Ek Onkar, that's what that really came from, right? And that's the one value we got to abide by and carry forward. Don't shun, don't look down upon no one or none of that. Yeah. And when certain things people are doing wrong, call them out on that. Yeah. Don't just sit back and be like, yeah, it's cool, it's not cool. The hell?
Yeah, I know it's true. So, I mean, our religion is beautiful, man. It's just fortunate that the bad is being presented, but not the good. And
I feel like, good gets presented, but I do feel like bad gets more publicity because it gets views.
It gets views and all that shit. But nah, man, our religion is beautiful, man. Just carry it forward and learn as much as you can, man. Nobody's perfect. Yeah. We ain't experts. We have our flaws and shit. But hey, man, we're trying to carry it forward as well. So.
Yeah. And to all the ladies, man, Mukh single, man. Flood his DMs.
No.
Flood his DMs in there. So go crazy on my boy.
See, the thing is, I asked this guy if he's single. He didn't answer his question.
I said I'm solo dolo.
Put all the DMs to him.
I'm chilling, bro.
All the DMs to him. He's ready to get married, 5 kids, and it's good.
That was crazy, bro. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man. It was fun for us just to, you and my sister, like, yeah, man, you guys should just do one on your own. Like, don't even have a guest. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Yeah. She's like, doesn't matter where you do it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get one with just us. Let the audience connect with us. Whether they like it or not, well, it'll show on, whether how we can get engagement and how we put it out there. So, we want to, and two, we want to thank everybody, man. The heartfelt messages that people genuinely send us, it means the world to us, man. We get it so many times. We're like, man, you guys are doing great work. Like, don't worry about the follower count, the views, this, that. The stuff that you guys are doing, that like we're appreciative because we need it more in the community. So to everybody out there, man, we mean it bottom of our heart. Like, thank you for supporting us, because this only grows when you guys support us. Yeah, 100%. And, obviously criticize us when we need to. You guys, if you guys feel like there's something we're doing wrong, criticize us for it. Yeah, we're 100%. Here for it, and we want to grow with you. So yeah.
And above all, third, if you guys have any questions, send it to us, man. This podcast happened because you guys sent us questions.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that many.
I was not expecting at all. Heck, I didn't send out, you told me to put up a video, I didn't put up a video.
I know, I told this guy to put a video out. I'm like, so people can ask questions.
Yo, it was late, man. It was like 11:30. I was like, yo,
in the morning, I'm like, it's Sunday, we're doing a pod today. This mother sucker didn't put no video out. Oh, man. I'm like, this dickhead.
But hey, man, this happened because you guys sent us questions. Yeah. Send us topics, whatever you guys want. Hey, if you guys want us to collab with someone, we're in Edmonton, so it's deadbeat as fuck. But we're going to Vancouver, Toronto. We go to places, man. We make this shit happen. You guys know us. But yeah, if you guys have questions, topics, whatever it is, complete uncensored, bro, send us.
Yeah, and I think one thing we want to ask is people, if you guys feel like there's certain individual you guys want to bring on the pod, like just message us. Or even certain topics you feel like, hey, you guys don't talk about this now. Hey, can you bring this person on and talk about this more? We would love to hear that as well. So, drop it in the comments or even messages directly. We reply all the time. So, let us know what you guys want. And then, on that note, it's my boy Amrit.
It's Mukh.
Mukh. It's not Mukh, bro. It's Mukh.
Go it now, yeah.
But yeah, on that note, take care of yourself. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
See ya.